What's going on, YouTube? Um, this is my 150 gallon freshwater aquarium, and this is my very first YouTube video. So, this tank, it originally came from East Coast and just moved to the West Coast. And as you can see, it has two overflows. I definitely recommend, after it's been moved, to remove the plumbing during the moving process. The bulkheads underneath the tank, they were leaking like a sieve, and it gave me a little bit of a hassle. So, that being said, I don't really believe in the fake decorations and all that. I try to make my tanks look as natural as possible. Over on the East Coast, all these cool little pebbles you see in here, they are non-existent, at least southeast anyways. I did ship that rock over, but yeah, so now anytime I go on a walk around my neighborhood, I can just pick up these rocks, and take them home, rinse them, and throw them in the tank. So that's nice. That's a huge, nice part. Unfortunately, however, I live in the desert, and there's very little trees that are worth using for driftwood or water to look for driftwood. So I had to buy driftwood. This piece right here, that piece right there, and that piece right there, I was able to ship over. But the shippers said that that's kind of hard to do, so don't expect people to ship your driftwood if you ever do decide to move. And this little piece of driftwood right here, you can see I have a fire eel. There he is. He's still small. He was literally the first fish I put in this tank, and I'm happy that I was able to find livestock to put in here before the fire eel would eat them all. For instance, these $5 silver. I bought them today. I usually believe in quarantining fish, but yeah, it is what it is. I didn't quarantine them today. There's still some sand on the silicone back there you see from shipping it. And then you look very carefully, and you see all these cool little bubbles. That is from a DIY, the back. I took window tint and I put it on the tank, and none of those bubbles are there. But now across the whole back of the tank, you see bubbles. So, note to self: I will never DIY the background with window tint. I will paint it with a roll-on latex paint, like I have done with my other tanks. Over here, you'll see I got 4 Geophagus suranemsis. I definitely butcher that name every time I say it. But there's those. And, well, there's 3. Oh. There's the 4th one. And then today I got this piece of driftwood. Yeah, so I'm pretty happy with it. Again, it's a 150-gallon tank. That driftwood right there was $6 a pound, Malaysian driftwood. So that wasn't a very cheap, but I guess wasn't very expensive either a piece, depending on how you look at it. I do have a lot of current. If there's anything you think that I should do differently, let me know. And thanks for watching my video.